All right. Welcome back to another week of our Pacific Islanders digital business owners come back and live again with our next new episode on how we doing our business in terms of the digital business. We are so glad that we're running our own digital business wherever we living. Like for me, I'm in Solomon Island. My other business partners around the Pacific, you might see them here. Yes, good evening and good night to you wherever you're watching us from. Uh, Welcome if you're new to our page. Because our business page is global. You can see on YouTube and Facebook, our social medias platform. So, yes, welcome everybody, and we are going to share, educate you on our digital business journey. And for tonight, we are really grateful to share again another uh, important topic. And first of all, let us introduce ourselves. Um, so let me go first. My name is Osanet Anika. I am from Solomon Island and currently live in Solomon Island. I I do work in my in the telecommunication industry here in the Solomon Island, and I am an animal lover also, and a proud digital business owner, which I run my business as a as plan B with my corporate job. So I'll give it to my ladies here. Let's go with Tilly and Jel and then Serema.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Tilly, and I am a wife, a mom to four beautiful children, and now a full time digital business owner. And I'm originally from Fiji. However, I live in a small rural town here in New Zealand called Kingston, which is just like 45 minutes away from Queenstown. Yeah, that's a little bit about me. Thank you.
Oh yes, hello ladies. Thank you so much. Yeah, my name is Jel, and I am based here in Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea. So, by profession, I am an HR and recruitment professional, and my husband is working here in Papua New Guinea. We're with our 3-year-old daughter. We're both working full time, but aside from our full time jobs, we're also proud digital business owners for 2 years now. And we are so thankful to our digital business because this is one of the reasons why we are now together as a family after several years of living separately. And we also love our digital business because we're able to bring this anywhere we go, whether we are here in Papua New Guinea or in the Philippines. Our business continues to run in the background. That's how convenient and flexible this digital business is. Up to you, sis, Rayma.
Thank you, Jill. Good evening, good afternoon to everyone who are watching us live today. My name is Serema Sokindrao. I'm originally from Fiji and I live in Fiji. I live in a town called Lautoka. I'm married. I have 4 children, 2 sons and 2 daughters, and I work full time as an executive assistant to the CEO, and I'm also a proud part-time digital business owner. I run this business because I'm here in Fiji. Retirement age is 55, and I think I'm closer to that. So I was actually looking for something that I could do when I retire, and something that like an income that I will continuously earn. And I'm fortunate to I came across this business, and I'm able to. I know this business will take care of my future when I retire, and also take care of my children. Thank you. Over to you, Anika. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies, our topic for tonight. Um, with who will be going first? Let's say Sarima and Jill, and then Tilly and I will be the last person. So our topic for tonight is how do you find time in doing this digital business?
Thank you, Anika. Well, for me, because I work full time, my work hours is from 8 to 5, Monday to Friday, and I only have the weekends off. Uh, to me, I actually, when I started, I work 2 hours or maybe three when I get back from work, or I work on it whenever I have breaks, lunch breaks like tea break, or um, my lunch break is about an hour. So, I find those time, and something that really, when I started this business is, the passion that you have. I actually wanted my business to grow. So I sacrifice sometimes that I think, will not bring me, what can I say, time that's not, if I really need to use up my time to grow this business. So I actually have to make time for that. And then, in the weekends, we know, like, if you're working full time, the weekend is a time to relax and do things that you love. When I started this business, I begin to enjoy doing it. So I make up time, because if I want my business to grow, or to move forward, I have to make time. I have to find time doing this business, and it's something that I love to at the moment, and I love doing it. Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right. Who's next?
Is it
Okay, so I'll go next. So for us, how do we find time in doing the business? Our situation when we first started was different to where we are now, because when we first started, we really wanted to understand more what this business is all about, and we wanted to learn everything about the business before actually doing our 100% in this digital business. So what we did, we definitely had to sacrifice our personal time when we were first starting, because we wanted to do more, or a lot of the trainings. So there were times where I would wake up early in the morning around 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. so that I can do the business, because I will be sacrificing my personal time for this, my Netflix time, my Facebook browsing time, my personal sleep time, of course, but not my family time. Of course, I don't want to sacrifice our family time for this business, because it would defeat the purpose of us setting up this digital business, right? We set up the business so that we could have more time with the family, and we would still be able to work on our full-time jobs. So when we first started, we really had to sacrifice some time, our personal time, for this, because we really wanted it. But the case to case basis. Other business owners would have a different way of starting and doing their business, their own schedule. But for us, we really wanted to be more serious in this business and learn about everything about the business before actually um, doing it 100%. So then we would have to learn everything, and we have to set up the business. So that sacrifice of personal time, we've only did that probably around a month or two, when everything is fully set up and we started advertising for our business. Then everything is just so smooth, it's free flowing. The system does everything for us. We don't really have to sacrifice our personal time anymore, because we just have to check the business from time to time. Probably an hour or two will be allotted for this business. But again, I always make sure that I allot time for our business, because we don't just treat our business as just a mere side hustle or something that we could do at the background. We really treat this business as our family business. So for us, we really wanted to allot more time for this. But again, you don't really have to spend 8 hours in a day for your business. An hour or two is enough for us to do this business. We do that, of course, on times where we don't spend time with the family. Probably when my daughter is still sleeping in the morning, or at night when my daughter is already sleeping. So that's when we do the stuff that we have to do in the business: social media, advertising, online marketing, planning. Of course, we have to schedule that. And I think it's also good to have a business partner like my husband, who supports me in this business and also onboarded in the business and understand what I do in the business, because it's a lot easier for me to do schedules for the business, because he knew that he had to take care of our daughter when I'm doing the business. So it's really a teamwork for us. At the same time, we are enjoying the business. So we don't care if we spend a lot of time in doing the business. We're enjoying it. We're learning a lot from this business. Um, from the technical side of doing social media advertising, online marketing, to personal professional growth, we're having that in this business. So we just thought that all those personal time that we are sacrificing for the business is worth it for our future, because we knew that this business would definitely be our future and would support our future and the future of our family. And again, this is not a get rich quick scheme. So definitely, it's not that when you set up a business now, you'll expect for a return tomorrow. No, it's not that kind of business. There's no promise of a very, very short success or result in this business. No, you also have to find time, exert effort in running your business just like any other legitimate business. And that's what we're doing in our digital business. And it's all worth it, because we're getting results, we're seeing how the business works. And we knew with the current situation that we have, that in 2, 3 years' time, the business would really be very stable and it could support us financially, and could support the future of our family. So everything is really worth it.
Thank you. Right. Thank you so much, Jill. How do I find time in doing this business? For me, I do this business full time now because I am a full time mom. Initially, I thought as a mom, not working full time, I would have all the time in my hands to actually work on my business. But full-time mom is like a full-time job, especially with 4 children. So it was quite busy in the beginning. However, I had to tell myself, if I wanted this business to work, I needed to find time and balance. And like Jal had just mentioned, it defeats the purpose if I'm doing my business when I'm supposed to be spending time with my children, with my family. So what I did was I had to schedule times, to work on my business. And, after I did my chores and things that I needed to do in the day, um, I worked on my business before my kids came home, and especially in the beginning, we really need to spend a lot of time, finding our way through the business, navigating how it works, and really understanding how this system works. So I spent hours, getting to know that and creating a foundation for it, and I still do now because I found that um, at one point that in the day I didn't have enough time to be working in the business. So now I actually work on my business when my kids go to bed. So like Jel has said, I really love, watching Netflix also when I go to bed. But now I've had
Yes.
sacrifice those things, browsing time, Netflix time. And now I think of my business day and night. And that's because I really want this business to work. And I'm so fortunate that my husband supports me also in this business. And when I'm in the zone, he just leaves me alone. He knows that I'm working on the business, and because we all know that this business will benefit our families. So if you are interested in this business, if you really want it and you want to make progress, you need to find time. And a lot of us, not only for this business, we usually say that in a lot of things. Oh, I don't have time, I don't have time. But if you really want something, you'll make time. And I believe these ladies will attest to that. We all find time, whether we're busy or not. So thank you. That's just all for me. Anika, she's frozen.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go to Alep.
She's Arlette. Are you there? Can you hear us?
Good night.
Great.
Can you hear me? Good night.
Good night, sis.
Okay. I don't think she can hear us. Should we read
I
some
can
comments?
hear you clearly, but can you hear me also?
Yes, we
Yes,
can hear
yes.
you.
Good night.
Okay. Well,
Uh-oh.
Tonight's topic is about. Am I to introduce myself? So,
Yes, you can. Yes, you can introduce yourself and proceed with the
uh,
topic.
oh, she's gone off.
Yeah. So we're just waiting for Anik. I'm not too sure what's happening with her connection, internet connection. All right. Anyway, let's just read some of the comments we have here. Ayin says, "Good night, lovely ladies. Thank you so much, Ayin, for watching."
Thank you.
Donna Kosi says, "Good night, ladies, watching from Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea. Thank you so much for watching." Ayin says, "Through gel, we own our time here in the business, but still consistency is the key." Yes, of course. We always have to be consistent with our task. And that also means consistency in terms of the time that you spend in the business, right? Like if you tell yourself you're going to spend an hour or two in a day on the business, make sure that you do that. Right. Wayne says, "Pula watching from Fiji. Thank you so much for watching." Oh, this is long. Liz says, "Good night, ladies. Unfortunately, I cannot join you all live as internet's not in favor tonight. You decide when, where, and how much time you spend on your business. As a full-time employee, I do my business after hours and on the weekends, mostly during times I am free and at my convenience. Of course, it means sacrificing Netflix and even sleeping and on the weekend." That's true, right? If you really
That's
want
true.
something, you have to be ready to sacrifice something, at least your personal time, but never your family time, of course, because that defeats the purpose of you setting up your business. But yeah, and it's all worth it for sure. All right, sis Tilly, I'm not sure, maybe we should close this now.
Yes.
I'm not sure if Anika is coming over.
All right. Okay. That
That was so big.
Okay, that brings us to the end of our episode. I hope if you're watching tonight or if you watch this on replay, please say hi and let us know, where you've watched us from. And if we have resonated with you somehow, please reach out to us. If you're looking for a plan A, a plan B, an exit strategy, from your current job, or just a side hustle. This business could be
Mm.
for you. And if you really, really want to change in your life, you will find time to do so. So tonight, oh, Anika is here. Anika, would you like to share before we close up?
Yes, sorry for that technical issue with the internet. All right, yeah, so I'll just share on my experience. I started this digital business last year, and how I find time in doing this business, it's quite different. I have my first experience as I was in Fiji, and I have to do some, living in a foreign country, you have different kinds of things to do. So I started doing my business with some sort of learning, and also uh, some busyness with things, house chores, and then when the time I came back to Solomon Island, for us, all of you, as a busy mom, and for myself, I'm not a busy mom, but I find time in doing this business. When I reach back in my country, I love it because I'm living with my family, and I enjoy being present with my family and also doing this business. And I started to explore the best part, because now I also working, even though I'm working in a corporate job, I can still have time when the time I reach home, uh, having a quality time with family after all, then I can do some time with this business. And I really love it. If you're gonna be in a consistent way, uh, it's become your hobby. So yes,
Yeah, that's correct.
there's nothing is impossible. Yeah, nothing is impossible to put your time for the business. It's there. It's flexible. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
All
And
right.
also
Thank
we
you.
are closing up.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yes.
Well, like I said earlier, if you've been watching us, or if you'll watch this on a replay, and you resonate with us, and especially if you're working full time, because we get lots of inquiries, from people who work full time. So if you're full time worker or full time mom, or just a full-time professional, and you're wondering if you will have time to work on a business like this, then we all shared that if you really want it, you'll find the time. So um, for those of you that have been following us, and if you're interested, please click on our links and register for our complimentary workshop that will be on tomorrow. So it's usually on at 1 p.m. now, New Zealand time, 12 p.m. Fiji time, and I believe it's 10. Is it 10 a.m. Papua New Guinea,
11,
10 a.m. Solomon
11 a.m.
11 a.m. Solomon time. So if you're interested, please go on and watch our complimentary workshop. It's a 90-minute workshop that gives you and in detail what we're all about. And hope that you have a beautiful night and reach out to us. We'll see you on the inside. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.